Hi guys, Melissa here. I wanted to talk to you today about my tomato boxes. So I have a couple tomato boxes here. There's one here and one here. And they lie just outside of the awning. I have an awning here in my house, which is nice, but at the same time can't put anything that needs watering under it. So I planted seeds of tomatoes. Now I did these pretty early and they sat in the box for a while. So you can see I got some tomatoes here, here, here. And I'm noticing that new ones are coming up right now too. Now it's I think about the 17th or 18th. So I counted about like 14 in this box. They're all babies though. A little over 20 in this one. Little new ones keep sprouting up, and I like to give those a chance too. Now with tomatoes and timing, it depends on when you want them really, because the tomatoes they're selling and the ones they usually sell around Mother's Day are pretty grown and they're pretty mature already. So if you want earlier tomatoes, those ones would be a good bet. But I say if you get the smaller guys and they come up a little bit, give them a chance. They'll come up later, so you'll get tomatoes, say maybe around September, as opposed to like August. But that's okay, and there's nothing wrong with waiting for it. And these are heirloom seeds that I collected. Some of them are seeds from the farmer's market where you see those like giant beefy tomatoes and stuff, and I wanted to try and grow them. And then I have a few other heirlooms that I wanted to try, like Cherokee Purple, Brandywine. There's a bunch of others, and of course in my fashion I did not label anything, so we will just find out when it grows, if it does, or whatever does. So I'm gonna just let them grow here. The weather's been nicer now. The reason I put them in a box because we live in the Midwest and it's near the Great Lakes. We're closer to Chicago but a little bit further inwards, so not as close to the lake. We get some pretty intense cold. Usually, sometimes the winds hit us first, and bad storms and whatnot. So it gets, we get some late snow. So that's why I like the box, because I'm able to put it out of harm's way, hence the awning. Just use what you got, or sometimes you could just bring it inside, like I think about 2 weeks ago it was snowing. We had like this random snow, and I just brought it inside, and it's okay, and then you bring it back outside. So it's a little bit easier to maintain with just this, but you could always use your little, the little things. But I found with this, I don't have an issue with mold. Whenever I try to use these guys, it never works out. I just keep that there because I plant them in little cups now. I've kind of changed, and I do cups now instead, and I actually found that that's pretty helpful. So if you got a bunch of party cups from your leftover kid's birthday party, you know what to do with them. And this is my other box. So I'm thinking once my radish crop is pretty spent, and it will be eventually, so once that's spent out, I'm going to transplant my tomatoes over there. I really wanted to create a tomato forest, but I'm taking on a lot of projects and I'm getting overwhelmed, and I still have to do the squash patch that I want to create over there. So those are my plans for today. But yeah, I want to tell you, if you want to get tomatoes, you could have them as small as babies right now, and you will still be able to get something out of them for the rest of the year. So if you don't be afraid to get the smaller plants. It's okay. Once you put them in a pot, they will just explode. So yeah, plant tomatoes.